Today we working on the 2000 Honda Accord 3.0. We're doing power steering pump. This is the new one already, but I'll run it back for you so you can see how I took it off of there. And then also neutral safety switch. Now I can run this back for you so you can see that as well, but there's a lot of videos about these. So doing the power steering pump. First thing you want to do, the tools you're gonna need is a 10 millimeter, also a 12 millimeter. That's a 12 actually, my bad. And then a pair of channel locks. And then that should be about it right there. Oh, also a 19. That's for this nut right here. First, pop off the high pressure line. These two bolts right here. Simple. Pop it off of there. Cool, easy. Next thing's next. You're gonna wanna pop that nut off of this. It's a 19 millimeter, like I said. Pop that nut off of there. And then this pulley just slides off. But go ahead and pop that nut off of there. Then, if you take this plastic piece off, if it still has it, right here on the end, passenger side, it's right here. If you look down in there, you'll see another 12 millimeter bolt. That's the tensioner for the power steering pulley. Go ahead and twist it out. You might have to tap on it a couple times, get it to go down. That's what I had to do. Easy. See, the belt just pops right off of there. All right, once you take that belt off, then you can just pull this back right here. See, that just pops off of there. I didn't need a tool. Depending on how rusty your stuff is, you might need a tool. Now, that gives you access to the two mounting bolts. There's one there, 12 millimeter bolt, and then it's one more that's down there. Now, that one is also a 12, but it's just a nut. Be careful when you grab that. Let me give you a better representation. Here's the old one here. As you can see, the seal was leaking pretty bad on this. But yeah, so see that sits in there like this. Take that pulley off, bam, and then right below that part. All right. Installation is simple. It's pretty much reverse. You go ahead, put your new pump in, get your hose connected. I went ahead and connected that one. It's not tight though. But you always want to remember, once you get all this installed, you have to prime it. Before you get it installed, you have to prime it. Put your little power steering fluid. In this case, it's a Honda. Make sure you always get the Honda fluid that's specific for Hondas and Acuras, because it will burn out that pump. It will, real quick. If you just use like regular power steering fluid or even ATF, some people use, but that'll burn out your new pump real quick. Don't do that. All right. So let me get this back together. I'll show you. This just slides on here like this. Bam. Damn. All right, new power steering pump is in there, complete. Whenever you put a power steering pump on, as soon as you get it on there, fill the fluid up. You got the pump prime. Go ahead and jump in the car. Once you jump in, you want to turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, all the way to the left. You want to do that back and forth about 30 seconds, maybe a little longer if your pump is still whining. It could have some air bubbles trapped in there. Don't go too long because you don't want to destroy the pump again. Turn it off if it's still whining after about 30 seconds to a minute maybe. Go ahead, turn it back off, check the lines, make sure ain't nothing kinked, top off your fluid, then get back in there, do it again. You want to keep turning until that whining stop. That means it's prime, it's good to go. All right, and that's it. This is maybe 1 or 2 videos out there, but I can give you a quick overview of the transmission neutral safety switch. So if you go behind the driver's side front tire, it's a cover right here on the side of the trans, right behind the tire. Here go the bolt to the brake. Top one, look straight ahead, you'll see it, bam, 2 10mm right there. Take that cover off. Then you look right under here, you'll see 1 10mm there, 1 10mm there, another 10mm there. All right, cool. If you take that bolt off back there, let's say you have to pull that little ugly clip off of there while it's up under the hood, because that right there is a process. Okay, when you get under there, you're gonna see this thing, little ugly thing right here. Pay attention to this right here and which orientation it's in. Facing this, it's in park, facing this way. A lot of people say put it in neutral. You don't have to do that. Just leave it in park. Make sure that the new one goes on the exact same way. Now, if you just trace the wire from the neutral safety switch to here, you'll find this clip or this plug fairly easy to get to. So it's sitting on a bracket that's right here. The easiest thing to do is feel your fingers under there. It's like a tab here. Pull that down. Pull that tab down, and this will slide right off of there. So it's free like this. That makes it way easier to pull this clip and pull those apart. You get that clip off of there, and you go ahead and take it out. Take it out from the bottom down here. Put the new one in. Come back up real quick. Just pop that clip on. Then come back in here. I'll show you those 10mm where they at one more time. 1, 2. Under this cover is the thing. It's another 10mm there and 1 there. Take this cover off. You'll see them here for the 2000 Honda Accord V6. Whenever you're working on the car, always remember, if you lift it up, use the jack stand. Use the jack stand. You lifting it up. Anything electrical, disconnect the battery. Positive or negative. I got that backwards, but positive or negative, either one, it don't matter.